Hello Internet, welcome to Game Theory. I'm your host Matt Pat, and today we are playing Hades for the second time. We have, as always, 20 rounds to win. I shuffled the Fate deck and the Villain deck. I have no idea what order they're in. We have the Fate dice, and usually, up until now, we've been using a D6 as the Fate dice and fading usually on a 1 or a 2, maybe sometimes 1, 2, or 3, making it about a 30 to 50% chance of fading ourselves with that dice. But today I'm going to switch it up and use a D10, and I'm going to fate myself if I roll a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4, giving myself a 40% chance of being faded instead of just up to 33 or 50. I think this is like a good middle ground to get faded on 1, 2, 3, or 4. So 40% chance of getting faded. Let's see how it works out. I may change it in the future to maybe starting out with fading only on a 1, and then halfway through the game a 1 or a 2, or every quarter of the game actually just upping it up from 1, 2, 3, 4 until we get to the final quarter of the game, and then it'll be 1 to 4. So I don't know, we'll do 1 through 4 the entire time, see how it goes, and maybe we'll change it in a later playthrough. So let's just start. Let me just move my chair. Let's draw 4 cards. And I think this game is going to be a lot more difficult because last game when we were playing Hades, we almost didn't get faded at all. We just had to fade ourselves because the dice wasn't fading us, but now I think we'll be faded a lot more. So I think this is going to be a lot more difficult of a game. But let's see what we have. And like I said last time, I think we're going to treat condition cards as I need to meet the condition, and then if I meet the condition, I can play the condition card as a bonus action. But anyways, we'll get to that if we have to. So you know what we'll do is we'll start here at the Gardens. We'll get 3 power, and we'll actually spend that 3 power right away to play Nessus. If Nessus is used to defeat a hero with a strength of 3 or less, gain 2 power. But we're just going to play him right now, and we'll play him to the Gardens. Let's do that. We can play another card if we want, or we can discard. Let's see. I'm going to actually discard these 2. I'll keep that one, and let's continue. So again, we'll get faded on a 1 to 4. Okay, it's a 4, so we're going to get faded. So when Megara is played, you may move a hero from her location to any location. When Hermes is played, if Zeus is in Hades' realm, move Zeus to any location, otherwise find Zeus and put him on the top of the Fate deck. So I think for sure Hermes is worse for us, so we're going to play him. Let's play him here, and let's find Zeus. Oh, it was already there. So let's just shuffle this now. It's hard to shuffle like 15 or less cards. But anyways, that's probably good enough. And according to Hermes, we're going to put Zeus on the top. We'll move down around 19, and we will drop back up to 4. Oh, we got 2 of these now. Okay. So what we will do is, let's see. Oh, this giant hair. Let's go here, get 1 power. We'll move Nessus over here using our move action, move him 1 adjacent space. This stuff really doesn't help me at the moment. Really, I should have moved here to discard. Let's see. Don't really have enough to do anything, so I guess I'll just have to leave it there for this round. Let's see if we get faded again. A 5, we do not. Move down around 18. We can't draw because we have 4 cards. Let's see, we'll move here now so we can discard. Let's gain 3 power. And you know what, I think we'll discard, you know what, we're getting desperate. We're going to discard all 3 of these. We're not going to use this on Hermes. If you want to read that, it's Mortality Potion. When Mortality Potion is played, attach it to a hero. Titans used to defeat that hero are not discarded. So we're just going to hold on to that for now, because with Zeus, we already know, is on the cusp of being drawn. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to end the turn. We get faded, which means that Zeus will come out, and will most likely be the one... Oh, wow, we got the same pairing yesterday. So just so you read, when Hera is played or moved, you may choose a Titan at her new location. That Titan is trapped. So, but this one is definitely the worst one for us. Zeus. If a Titan moves to Zeus's location, that Titan is immediately trapped before the Titan's ability is triggered. So, we'll play that one here. Probably worse for us to put him there. Even though that guy's there, it's still worse for us. And let's move down around 17. Draw back up to 4. And the reason it's worse for us, for him being there, is because that's the first stop for the Titans on their way to Mount Olympus. And so they'll be trapped there. And I don't even know if I explained in this video, but the way Hades wins is he has to start his turn with 3 Titans at Mount Olympus. So here's Mount Olympus. All the Titans have to spawn here, and you gotta move them slowly but surely to Mount Olympus. So let's see. Oh, and here's our first Titan, Stratos. And we got 2 Mortality Potions. And Ruthless, during their turn, if another player has 6 or more power, you may play Ruthless, play an ally or Titan from your hand for free. Oh, no, we're not going to meet that this turn. But what we can do is go here, right? That's what we want to do. I think this is what we want to do. Let's see. So we're going to collect 1 power. We will move. We're gonna, we're gonna spend 2 power, and we'll play Stratos here, and then we will. You know what, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking if we move, even if we play a Mortality Potion on Zeus and move him there, he's going to be trapped automatically. So what we really want to do is find enough allies to help this guy defeat Zeus, and maybe use Stratos to defeat Hermes with a Mortality Potion so we don't lose Stratos. I think that's how we're going to have to do it. Okay, so that's it for that turn. I played a card, not going to move 1. I got a power, so let's fade ourselves again. Or see if we get faded. We do not. Land on a 6. Move down around 16. Let's see. I think we can draw just 1 card to get back up to 4. Okay. Alright, what's the new one? Another Mortality Potion. Wow. Okay. So what we will do is go... we'll have to go there, I think. We'll get 3 power. And then we can use that condition, but we don't have any ally or Titan in our hand to play for free, so it's not really useful. So you know what, I'm going to discard that. I'm actually going to discard 2 of these Mortality Potions, and I'm going to use spend 2 power to play this Mortality Potion on Hermes, and that way I can fate Hermes with Stratos and not lose Stratos. So we'll end that turn there. Let's see what happens. And we get faded. Starting to think that this 1 to 4 is a little much. Okay, so both are going the distance. Either move an untrapped Titan up to 2 locations away, ignoring all hero and Titan abilities, or move a hero to any location. I don't think moving Stratos would be helpful to the imaginary opponent. I think what would be more helpful to the imaginary opponent is to move Hermes somewhere else, probably here to block the move action, and so that Hermes is away from all these guys, so just to keep him annoying and blocking some actions over here. But this would also prove to be really annoying too. I'm trying to think which one. This is probably worse for me, so I'm going to put him there. Okay, so we move down around 15. We draw 4 cards because we didn't have any. Alright, what did we get? Okay, so we got Panic, which will be enough to defeat Zeus if we move him there. That's good to move them. So, okay, so this might be useful. So during their turn, if another player defeats a hero with a strength of 3 or more, you may play Rage, move a hero in your realm to any location. So I think that's going to be useful. So let's do this. So we will move here. We'll get 2 power, and we're going to spend 1 power to play Panic, and we're going to use the Vanquish action to vanquish Zeus. Unfortunately, we lose Panic. He has a really good ability, but we'll need his strength to add up to 6 to defeat Zeus, who has 5 strength. So we got rid of Zeus at least pretty early on, so that's good. And now we can move, and we'll move Stratos. And let's see. So we can do this now. So during their turn, if another player defeats a hero with a strength of 3 or more, you may play Rage, move a hero in your realm to any location. So like I said, if I meet the condition, I'll just play the condition as a free action. So I did meet the condition by defeating Zeus, and I get to move a hero in my realm to any location. So what I'll do is I'll move Hermes here so that I can vanquish Hermes when I can come back to this location and get rid of that guy. That's all I can do, so let's fade ourselves, or see if we get faded. This is basically a 10, so we do not. Move down around 14. We can draw 2 cards. Okay, what did we get? Oh good, we got the Chariot. Achilles heel. Okay, so what we will do is go here. We will collect 3 power, and we will immediately spend that 3 power to play the Chariot here. And we can play another card while we're here. We will play the Eye of the Fates. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal an ally or titan. Put that ally or titan into your hand, discard the rest. So that'll cost us 2 to play that. So we just discard until we get a ally or titan. Here we go, ally. So Pain, when Pain is moved, you may move a hero from Pain's previous location to his new location. So he kind of makes the heroes chase him around. Okay, so we can discard if we want. I'm getting kind of desperate to get more Titans out here, so I'm going to discard these 2. Pain is pretty decent, so I'll keep him. So let's see if we get faded. Oh, actually, no, I'm not done yet. I'm going to use the Chariot's ability, and I don't need an action to do that. So just so you can see, Chariot, once per turn, if Hades is at this location, you may move Hades and Chariot to any location and perform 1 available action at the new location. You cannot use Chariot to perform fate actions. So I am going to use the Chariot to move over here and perform the Vanquish action to use Stratos to defeat Hermes. And I don't lose Stratos because I have this potion that prevents Stratos from being destroyed in the process. So there we go. So let's now see if we get faded. Draw. We rolled a 4, so we get faded. Let's see what happens. Pegasus. When Pegasus is played, you may move an untrapped Titan from his location to an adjacent location. Or Lightning Bolt. Choose a location in Hades' realm. All Titans at that location are trapped. Probably trapping. Those are both pretty good. I mean, if we play Pegasus, he just gets moved here. It's not a big hindrance, but at least there's something blocking that. Whereas with Lightning Bolt, this would be trapped. And right now we don't have anything to untrap him. So this is probably more permanent for now. So we'll do Lightning Bolt. Move down around 13. Draw back up to 4. We need 3 cards to do that. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is more the kind of hand I like to see. So we got plenty of allies. This isn't so great. But we definitely want to get Lithos out there and get him moving. So we'll move here. We'll collect 3 power, but then immediately spend that 3 power to play Lithos. And we can play another card while we're here. We'll spend 3 power to play Cerberus. Put Cerberus here. And Cerberus is really good. When performing a Vanquish action, Cerberus may be used to defeat a hero at his location or at an adjacent location. So that's really good. He has a lot of range. Okay, so let's see what happens with the Fate dice. Do not get faded. Move down to round 12. So I'm getting really desperate now to get these Titans out and moving, because we're nearing the halfway point, and it takes a while for Hades to win. Ooh, okay, this is really good. So Pyros is the one I want to get out, and I'll show you why. When Pyros is moved, you may untrap 1 Titan at his new location. So we want to get him out to move him here to untrap Stratos. He costs 3, so we're not going to be able to play him now. But let's do... We'll go here, get 2 power. We will move Lithos. Oops, sorry. Let's see, what do we... And then, you know what, we're going to use the Chariot to move here and gain 3 more power. Okay. And that's all we can do now. So let's see if we get faded. We do not. Moving down to round 11. Can I draw anything? Nope. I have 4 cards. Cannot draw. Okay. So let's actually go back here. Get 2 power. And we're going to spend 3 power to play Pyros. And then we're going to move Pyros here and use his ability to untrap Stratos. There, now we have 3 Titans. They're on the move, so we're doing pretty decent now. Feeling better about this. So we played a card, we moved a card, we gained 2 power, no one to vanquish, so that's it for that turn. Let's see if we get faded. We do not, at a 6. Move down around 10. At the halfway point, we get to draw 1 card because we only have 3. What did we get? Not bad. Okay. So let's move here. Now it's obvious what we want to do. We want to kind of switch between these 2 places to move our Titans. So we'll get the 1 power. We can play a card. And you know what? Let's play Argus for 3 power. And if I haven't mentioned it before, all Titans have to be played to the Underworld. And Argus is fun. When Argus is moved, gain 1 power. So that's pretty good. Every time I move him, I gain a power. So that's not bad. He kind of pays for himself eventually. So now let's do the move action. We will move Stratos here because the other two have better abilities, so I'm going to use their wait to use their abilities if I need to. If I get this guy over and I can't use them anymore, it's not as bad. But these guys, I want to keep their abilities at the ready for as long as possible. So that's all I can do there. Let's see if we get fated. That's a 7. Let's see, so where's the 1? So that's the 1, and that's the 7. So we did the 7, so we don't get fated. Move down around 9. Can we? I think we can get 1. Yep, we can get 1. Put this back. What did we get? Okay, so this is good. Planets align. Untrap 1 or more Titans in your realm. The cost of play planets align is equal to the number of Titans you untrap. That's why it's a question mark there. So that's good to have in our back pocket just in case a hero comes out and tries to trap one of our Titans as we move them. So let's go back here, get 2 power, and we will move Lithos. And we're doing that because Pyros is the one that untraps our Titans, so we kind of want to move him last, just in case he needs to untrap anyone on the way to the Mount Olympus. So we have that taken care of there. We can play a card. Let's play Pain for 2 power. And we'll play Pain... let's play him there just so we have everything, have something at every location. And that's it for that round. So let's see what happens with the fate dice. No fate. Move down around 8. I can draw 1 card. Ooh, Hydra. I like Hydra. When Hydra is used to defeat a hero, you may put Hydra into your hand instead of discarding him. So that's nice. He can just keep coming back. Okay, so we're going to, of course, move here. We're going to gain 1 power. We're going to move Stratos. And what would be really good is to have the Chariot now either here or here, so that I could potentially be doing 2 move actions every other turn, but I don't want to lose an action by going there to do that. So, but that's just a strategy for you. Okay, so we can play something. Let's see. Why not, just to be safe? Let's spend 2 power. Put this guy here. Just in case we have a hero that comes out, we have at least, strength everywhere to get rid of a hero. So let's play this. Ooh, a 1, so we're going to get fated. Let's see what happens. So first choice, medallion is, when a medallion is played, attach it to a hero, that hero gets +2 strength. There are no heroes, so this is basically useless for... Oh, 2 of these, So fate favors us this turn, as the rulebook, I think, says, essentially, when that kind of thing happens. So, move down around 7. Draw a card. Okay. We will move here, get 2 power, and we will move Lithos. So now we have 2 Titans at Mount Olympus. We can play a card, but really nothing we can do right now. We can't get rid of our cards either, because none of these places have discard. The places without the move action have discard actions. So, let's see if we get fated. Whoops. And that is a 1, so we do get fated. So let's see. The Gospel Truth. Discard an item or ally from Hades' realm. Okay, not bad. Ooh, I think this is the one that we're gonna do. So choose a location in Hades' realm. All titans at that location are trapped. So if an opponent was playing against us, I think that's the one they would do. And even without that, I mean, that is probably the best one to do. So they would do it most likely here, so they can trap 2 titans. And, alright, so we move down around 6. Can't draw any cards because we have 4 already. We will move here, take 1 power to move Pyros over 1. We can play a card, and I'm trying to think if it's worth it for us to use this now or wait until the end. I think we'll wait. We'll hold off on that. So, okay. Let's see now if we get faded. We do not. Move down to round 5. Can't draw any cards. Moving back here, gaining 2 power. Going to move Pyros 1, and which will just untrap 1 Titan at his new location. Cannot untrap Stratos. So while we have 3 Titans at Mount Olympus, they need to be untrapped. Even though that doesn't say that. Hang on a second. Let's consult the his pamphlet. I'm pretty sure that they cannot be trapped. You need to start your turn with 3 untrapped Titans at Mount Olympus. But let's consult the pamphlet because that is curious. It doesn't say untrapped. So let's consult the pamphlet, the Villain's Guide. So, okay, here we go. That's where it says. So, important. Trapped Titans do not count towards your objective. So, they need to be untrapped. So, good thing we consulted this for clarification. That's what I thought, but reading that just now was like, why doesn't it say that? I mean, just one word they could have put in there, but alright, whatever. So, so what was I doing? I moved him. I can't remember if I rolled this or not. We're going to roll it because I can't remember if we did it. We do not get faded. Move down around 4. Cannot draw anything. Going to move... I'm going to move here this turn. And I'm going to get 3 power. And I'm going to play Planets Align. Untrap 1 or more Titans in your realm. The cost to play Planets Align is equal to the number of Titans you untrap. Just going to pay 1 to play that so that I can untrap Stratos. Okay. Now I am going to, let's see, I just played the 1 card. I can play more. You know what? I will do this. I'm going to... get ready to rumble. Either pay 2 power to move an untrapped Titan to an adjacent location, or pay 5 power to move an untrapped Titan 2 locations away. So I'm going to pay 5 power to move Argus 2 locations, so that if I need to, I can get him over here pretty quickly. So that was that card. Oh, and you know what? Nah, I couldn't play that anyways. I'm going to discard that one. Okay. So, let's see where we're at. Okay, so because we are at our win condition, we have 3 Titans at Mount Olympus. All we gotta do is start our turn and we'll win. So instead of rolling the fate dice, I'm going to automatically fate myself. So let's see what happens. So we have Phil. Phil and Hercules get +1 strength if Hercules is in Hades' realm. So that would not prevent us from winning. Let's see if this one will. Hercules. Titans cannot be moved from Hercules' location. So it doesn't matter if we play both of them, neither of them, one of them, doesn't matter where we put them. These 2 would not prevent us from winning. We'll play that there just for fun. We'll move down to round 3. We could get, let's see, we would get 3 cards. It doesn't really matter which one we get out of here. I'm not going to shuffle it because I'm not going to waste time, but let's just say we drew a card. Any card, whatever. It doesn't matter. That would be the new villain pile. Oops. But we win because we have 3 Titans. We have started our turn with 3 Titans that are untrapped at Mount Olympus. So we have won the game. Our second game with Hades. We actually won it a little bit earlier than we did yesterday when we were fated less. I think this was good, getting fated on a 1, 2, 3, or 4. I think that was pretty balanced. It wasn't as harsh as I was thinking it might be, but who knows, maybe in other games I'll have worse luck than that. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.